Farmer, that DC Farmer.
DC Farmer Show.
It's that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer. Shay! Used to get my piece from AZ. Mary Jane is the case that they gave me. Trips from the West Coast stop real fast. DC Farmer show the masses how to grow grass. No till the method, be attentive, slow learner. The raw sheets turn that gas to a slow burner. Big Worm got the strains in variety. Jeff Sessions trying to fuck up the society. Cannabis community, rise up, eyes up. Fight for your right to light or eyes shut. Loud from the motherland. I'm getting high in stadium. Super gas, no clone, it grown with vibranium. Trichome chasers, council of the grower. Self-sufficiency, that's how we need our smokers. Alien dream turn Girl Scouts into soldiers. Smoking doja. Contact if you come closer. Every Monday, 10 to 11 p.m. Focus on that grow, watch the show with your BM. Comedy but interviews real lit. The DC Farmer Show, educate real shit. The DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer Show. It's that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer Show. It's that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer Show. It's that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer Show.
Heavenly OG, Girl Scout cookies, Alien Dream, Kim Dog, OG Kush, White Widow.
I'ma make this one more style. I get the back and I go. I got smack with me. Yeah. You know me right. Yeah. Well, I get the back and I go. 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 Money right, nigga, shop with me. Product right, nigga, shop with me.
Yeah. I feel they know me, right? J-So! I got tunes with me. Woo. Get the door. I'm about the money and power. You know me, right? Aye. Get it done. Get it done.
I want to.
Heavenly OG, Girl Scout cookies, Alien Dream, Kim Dog, OG Kush, White Widow, Granddaddy Purple, Green Crack, Bubba Kush, AK-47, Trainwreck, Blue Cheese, Lemon Haze, Strawberry Cough, Super Silver Haze, Blackberry Kush, Master Kush, Skywalker OG, God's Gift, LA Confidential. Buckle your seatbelt, sit back, and enjoy the ride. All I wanna do is smoke my gas. You hating ass niggas never last. Why y'all busy dwelling on the past? I'm smoking on that pressure, counting cash. All I wanna do is smoke my gas. You hating ass niggas never last. Why y'all busy dwelling on the past? I'm smoking on that pressure, counting cash.
Regular day, this ain't no regular J. This that super unleaded, watch me set it ablaze. I don't even blame you niggas, y'all just set in y'all ways. Don't get jammed up and wake up wolf attacking your face. This a marathon, Slim, don't get left in the race. Trump bitch ass, wanna see the death of my race. I'm a OG, that G.O. Sour smelling like B.O. Matrix loud, no Neo. Langley Park with my amigos. You can't blaze what I puff, nigga. You used to that huff, nigga. Lemon haze had them stuck, nigga. Baby lungs can't fuck with ya. I'm in the building like fuck the system. I'm puffing ism, I'm a fucking menace. Cause I slumped the witness. When I smoke, don't get you high, so nigga mind your fucking business.
Slow down.
My bad, in high school I was in high class. Graduated with a 3.5. Now the teachers buy my gas. Ride past 12, middle finger erect. Fuck 'em. DC Farmer got a new strain, so we gon' puff it.
All I wanna do is smoke my gas. You hating ass niggas never last. Why y'all busy dwelling on the past? I'm smoking on that pressure, counting cash.
Yeah, strawberry tea. Nice strawberry tea. Strawberry tea. Smoke kush for breakfast. Fuck all you Dallas Cowboy fans. Please move your bitch ass to Texas. Go to Juarez, tell Pedro my Mexican. I need 20 P's in the trunk of the Lexus. Type of nigga hit the drive through the rob checkers. Didn't smoke a day to prank all on my exes. City fuck a bitch, my nut, designer breasts. Didn't smack a feminist bitch who called me sexist. Fucked up in the head, I entered through the exit. Took a shit in the clinic when I got tested. Beat my feet in the courtroom when I got arrested. Told the judge to suck my dick and she just caressed it. So I drop kicked the prosecutor, new form of Kama Sutra. Robbed the church, shot the preacher, scream hallelujah. Praise my nuts, watch me father the sword on shotgun and raise the pump. Got an amazing slut who guzzle nut like smoothies. Her mouth hold my Colgate. Car stop the beat, I need a smoke break. DC Farmer shit. Wild ass nigga. Strawberry Jesus from DC Farmer. Listen, vision feeling like a marijuana sauna. Call Alana. When she drinks, she love drama. Want a threesome with Rihanna and Michelle Obama. Slim, why the fuck you think I want your ugly baby mama? She look like Shaba and she never used condoms. Got 7 kids, about 9 baby fathers. All you need to hear is 1 gram of ganja. Bitch, stop J-hoovin'. Hail to my Redskins, but we need the fucking 5 J Gruden. 5 Bruce Allen, you hear me, Dan Snyder? I smoke raw sheets, fuck easy riders. I'm tired of niggas cuffing my bitch, I need a lighter. Fuck every other drug, I'm a reefer rider. If that bitch smoke gas, then I'm deep inside her. Cannabis, cannibal, eat everything inside her. Deep sea diver, her pussy US border with Mexico. Now she don't got no walls, but he denies her. Nigga, I don't want that hoe like my P.O. Stoner came through with some babes, now T-slow. T-go, quiero mota amigo. No basura, no nada, mula, feces. I'm the antithesis. Lunch in the gym, star pro, smoking strawberry Jesus. Can you believe this? Smoking strawberry Jesus, 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 smoking strawberry Jesus.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to a DC Farmer Show, y'all. Thanks for coming through for another episode of our show. My co-host, man, I got Dean Pooper here as always.
Gang.
Doughboy gonna show up at some point today. I guess he's running late through traffic. I don't know, but just wanted to touch on a few points. Like I said, on the description, today's guest is we're gonna be talking to DC Label. And we're also going to be talking to Exclusive Chief Master whenever he shows up as well, too, today about his strain report. I know he's going to come back from Cali with a good story, so we're definitely going to be touching points on that. And I also wanted to shout out at I Am Her Art on IG. That's what I wanted to talk about. I Am Her Art on IG. Now, I know that the shutdown affected a lot of people in different ways. The reason why I bring her up, I guess this is a friend of ours on the DC Farmer Show, and it seemed to also affect her. What she do was just art. She do portraits, murals, and stuff like that. So lately she's been doing murals around the city. So I guess she's supposed to be getting a ducats through the city, but given the shutdown case and all that, ain't nobody getting no ducats.
Right.
So you know, she definitely reached out to me, man. And I wanted just to let it be known, man. Look, up for hire, great artist, great event holder. If you're doing an event or if you're doing any sort of parties, great addition to the party. I would just say reach out to, like I said, I am her art on IG. Reach out to her and not asking for no handout, just asking, you know, to book her for some gigs, some jobs, you know, portraits, murals, gigs, body paint, whatever. She could do it all. So make sure you just go visit her IG page and it'll tell you all the story right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you're into that and that's what you're looking for, some artwork and all that, like I said, reach out to I am her art.
I've been getting back into the art too, man.
Yeah. Nah, you always be drawing anyways, man.
Yeah. I've been I've been picking it up. No, I've been picking it up.
Yeah. I pick it up when I get locked up.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
I've been picking it up. I just did, let me see, 3 pictures within a month. I've been back at it, man.
So shout out to the chat. Thanks for coming through, like I said, all the time, every week. I see Aaron Gray has a question. He says, have you found someone to test your flowers in the city yet? Now, I didn't get my flowers tested this time around.
Oh, she's tested for what?
Yeah, I guess the THC levels and stuff like that. I don't know if that's what you mean.
I can tell you it was good.
Yeah, like I wanted to do that. I definitely wanted to do that, especially with the shit, goddamn, I'm high as fuck. I can't believe I forgot the name of the goddamn strain, man. Sapphire cherries, especially with the sapphire cherries, right? Shout out to 1950 Duck Webs on IG. That strain was fucking fire, man. It's gone. It's gone. I'm mad that it's gone. That shit was some fire. Wish I'd have got it tested. But the reason why, I got an excuse for everybody got an excuse for bullshit. But the reason why I didn't get it tested, cause I'd rather spend that extra fucking 50 back into my grow room. Now I don't know if that makes sense or not to a lot of people, but like that motherfucking bitch got me whipped. She's getting me for all my money. So every week I'm building and building, or every time I have extra funds, I'm adding on to my grow room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make it bigger, better, and more efficient. You like for example, if you follow my IG, you see my grow. I'm using metal highlights, and I'm also using CMH bulbs or CMH lights. I'd rather not use that. Reason why I'd rather not use that, it consumes a lot of power, right? They're cheap on the front end, $100, $150, $200. You know what I'm saying, for the whole kit.
That ain't bad. But
I needed so much, so I went that route. I plan on going lead for sure. You see what I'm saying? But lead, the cost of lead right now is fucking ridiculous, man. So I'm going to have to wait at least a cycle or two. And if anybody knows what I mean, a cycle or two, that means a harvest or two, for I could do what I really want to do with my grow. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to go lead, because lead is more energy efficient. And it has a productive value to your actual garden. So right now in the game, as far as lighting go, lead is definitely more superior, but the upfront cost is fucking ridiculous right now, man. So like, I want to do it, but my budget ain't there yet. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I don't spend money on getting my material kind of tested yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I should do that, and I know that's what should be getting done, but right now I'm just trying to get myself into a position where I think I should be. So right now I'm still building. So even though you might see me growing and doing everything I have to do, I'm still building and I'm still growing, and I'm still trying to make my environment for my plants better. You know what I'm saying? So every little penny that I could fucking throw into my garden, that's what I do. But as far as the actual product, you more than welcome to test it and judge for yourself and opinionate for yourself. I'm open to criticism, whether you like it or not. I stand behind my grow style 100%. and I'm always willing to let you try my product.
It was gas.
No bullshit.
If I liked it, you'll like it.
And I didn't even like this cycle as much as I'm gonna like the next cycle.
Shit, I didn't. That shit was good.
But with that being said, man, I also want to. Oh, whoa, pause the motherfucking phone. My man, one dudes came in today, the birthday boy of the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to reach out and say happy birthday, man. But look, go ahead and snatch one look, because I got a birthday gift for you, man. Whatever the fuck you want on that table is yours, man. Grab one, whatever one of anything you want, man. Happy birthday to you, dog. No bullshit. No, it ain't. Stoner oh so well, trying to always get in.
I ain't say that.
Hey, so like I said, man. With that being said, I hope that answered your question as far as my product being tested and all that. You're kind of, I think you're the third person that asked me that. And the crazy part about it is, if I would have got because I grew like I think 3 strains from Dungeon Vault Genetics. Fire, by the way, and Palpatine is definitely living up to his standards. I wish I would have gotten tested, because he actually had a post on IG that anyone that grows out Dungeon Vault Genetics and get their strain tested, he will give you free seeds or whatever he's got going right now. So I kind of wish I would have done that as well. But like I said, I'm addicted to my grow room, and every fucking penny I get goes back to it. Sorry, baby mama number 2. It is what it is. But like I said, y'all already know who the guest was for today. But I kind of wanted to run down a couple stories for today. I might only get through with one, and we're going to talk about the recent and the latest. Let me put this down for a minute, because I know I'm a fuck up, because I'm a little bent. Dope boy, where you at, man? You already late, man. So I got the story for y'all, man, because I wanted to run it down, because it hit close to home, because it's got to deal with Ward 8. You know what I'm saying? It's on the south side. So the title of the story is called Green Thumb. Green's Thumb. Like Green Thumb, but Green's with the S because it's actual person or whatever, right? So let's get started. Politically connected to a politically connected figure to open medical marijuana dispensary in Ward 8. You already know what I'm talking about, don't you? So it's the first dispensary east of the Anacostia River. A medical marijuana dispensary opened today in Ward 8. Oh, it's already open.
Yeah, most definitely is.
Yep, and the aptly named.
Open for the public Friday.
It's open. Yeah, it's been open since this past Friday, right?
Open to the public Friday. It was the ceremonial open.
Oh, so
it's not open yet.
Okay, so there you go. Fact check before I even start the story. So it's open to the public this Friday coming up. What happened this past week was the ceremonial opening, the ribbon cutting, so you say or whatever, right? So on with the story. The aptly name of the dispensary we're talking about is called Anacostia Organics. It's the first medical marijuana dispensary to be licensed east of the Anacostia River. Owner Linda Green served as chief staff of Marionberry while he was Ward 8 council member. Worked on former council member Vincent Orange campaign for chairman in 2010, and dated then Mario Vincent Gray. Muriel Bowser appointed Green to Historic Preservation Reservation Board in 2016.
And she cut that shit too. The ribbon.
What?
She cut the ribbon.
Yeah, she did.
She was fighting. She was fighting for that shit for 11 years.
What? Hold. I'm gonna continue with the story.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead,
So,
go ahead.
in a news release, Green said the majority of medical marijuana card holders reside in Ward 8 and Ward 7, but there are no dispensaries in this area. I am committed to bringing patients access to top quality medicine, she says in a prepared statement. This opening is also a big step to help ensure that our community will not be left behind in the cannabis industry, as the cannabis industry becomes the largest source of jobs and opportunity around the nation. Green serves on the board of directors for the Minority Cannabis Business Association. Is the newly elected chair of the DC Medical Cannabis Trade Association, and according to news release from Green's company, she was recently retained as strategist for the Cannabis Trade Federation. Anacostia Organic is all minority and female owned according to Green's news release. Its entire staff is made up of DC residents, most living in Ward 7 and 8. Court's records show that Green has had mortgage and tax trouble. Thought the case filed last September was mysteriously dismissed a few months later. It's possible the issue has been resolved, but the lawyer for the firm that filed the complaint did not respond to City Paper's phone call seeking an explanation. Green, when asked about the personal finance, said that it doesn't exist. The information is incorrect and declined to further comment. In other words, leave the shit alone.
Right.
So that's the new dispensary that we have in Anacostia.
And don't forget, we got our own dispensary too.
Nah, cause I'm gonna touch on that, right? That's part of. I got another story, but I ain't gonna get on it. But this is part of the reason why I read the story, and I hope y'all kind of followed.
Oh yeah, I mean, I seen.
I hope y'all kind of followed along though
saying?
to the story that I was saying. But what I'm trying to say is, this is the first dispensary opened in Anacostia, right? But look what it took, and look the person that it took to open this shit.
11 years. That's a long time.
All politics, dog. This person has big pockets, and I'm not. Look, I respect your hustle. You the biggest hustlers right now on the motherfucking Anacostia River, and hey, I bow down to that. You feel me? But that's all that shit was, man. You put yourself in this position to do what you know what I'm saying. In other words, what I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these motherfuckers is playing chess while we out here playing fucking checkers, man, with these fake ass pop-ups and shit, man. Pay attention to what the fuck is going on, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm here, man. I'm trying.
We got 1 year.
Focus, man.
I'm telling you right now, this is a prediction. This ain't even a prediction. This is fact. To all DC residents and all DC people, all people that live in DC that you might not be a resident or whatever, you just came here because of the fucking green rush. But to everybody in DC that's in tune with the cannabis culture, retail is coming in a year's time. And let me tell you why retail is coming. The only reason DC does not have retail because Congress has a writer's block that says we can't do that at the moment.
Right.
But we just had an election. And we have a new House of Congress that's democratically run that completely support what DC is trying to do. In other words, let DC spend their own tax-paying dollars. So the next period or the next time that the next fiscal year for the rider to come up into the House of Congress is going to be in October. And that's when you're going to see this bill pop back up to let DC sell cannabis in retail for recreational use. I guarantee you will see this come up in October for a law to be passed. And it's going to pass because the House is now democratically run. I could get into the politics, how DC works and all that other shit, but I'm not really going to get into all that. But Congress has a lot to do in the way we dictate our laws in DC. Let's just say that. So now that the Democratic House of Congress has taken over, they agree with the policies that Mayor Bowser has put forward. So I don't see no reason why that's not going to pass. Right. So therefore, that's why I say cannabis recreationally is going to be sold over retail legally in DC within a year. And I'm telling you this, like we keep squabbling over fucking pop-ups.
Fuck that. They keep crying over prices.
And who do the best?
But y'all go to the dispensary.
Prices, dispensaries, all that. Look. But all I'm saying is.
You crying like a little bitch.
Yeah. You didn't touch the nerve with that one. But look, all I'm saying is if we don't get our shit straight within our community, if somehow we don't come together and learn how to work amongst each other, Big Pharma is going to take over. The big industry is going to take over, and we're not going to fucking matter.
Oh, definitely.
Then they're going to create laws where we might not even be able to grow in DC no more. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? But we have to stay in tune to what the fuck is going on, and we got to know who we voting for our council members, and everybody in DC, period, man. And if you're into this fucking cannabis game and you're really trying to get into it seriously, this is the time and the moment to actually get your feet in the fucking game before it's too late. And that's the only reason I was trying to touch on that topic, man, because my next story was actually about Mayor Bowser actually introducing bills to sell cannabis recreationally in DC. So therefore, I'm letting you know it's going to happen, man. The Democratic Party supports our mayor 100%. The Republican Party may not. You know, it's understandable. It is what it is. One team favors another. But now the Democratic Party runs the House, and they favor our mayor. So if she asks, they going to give. You feel what I'm saying? That's how this shit works. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how politics works in D.C. So if you don't get your shit straight now, you're going to be left out the door. I swear to God, I'm working on it so hard and so much, and I hope I can make that fucking window. Because I'm starting from ground zero, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no backing. I ain't got $1 million pocketbook. Man, this shit is really from the ground up. Grassroots, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, look, I done ran my motherfucking mouth a lot.
Yeah, well, they crying again.
We got pressure. Yeah, I don't even know what you smoking on, dog. Don't just say pressure. People don't understand. If you're not, look,
just because he said, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, please explain it.
Know the difference, B, between gas and pressure. Know the difference between gas and pressure, B.
But also, gas, everybody might not know what that means because all my followers
gas is what he be having. Gas is what he be having. Pressure is what I be having.
All my followers ain't from the city.
Sniggle Fritz is pressure is gas. So if y'all don't know that, that's the new gas. The Reggie is the new gas, y'all.
Hey, I got some fire.
So y'all want some Reggie?
Hey,
Sniggle Fritz is what you call it.
I got some fire ass.
DC Pharma is the person you need.
I wish I would have brought it with me, dog. I got some fire ass. See, y'all call it. They call it Reggie. Other people call it Miz. We do call it Reggie.
And some people call it kind bud.
Yeah, whatever. But right. I got some
fire
ass fucking Reggie, dog. That shit.
Man, Sniggle Fritz. Don't say Reggie to me.
Snickle Doodles.
It's gonna say Snickle Doodles.
Man, 8:30. But nah, I forgot. Nah, my bad, Dan. I don't even know what them Jones going for. But let's get back to it, man. Let's get to our first guest. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go back to our song, if you don't mind, Jacob. Strawberry Jesus. My man Toast Eastwood lunched out on me on this one, man. Hey, chat, check me out. Listen to the song. Tell me if you fuck with it or not. I think it's wild, man.
That Joe Crank.
Let me know where you stand with the song. We're going to come back on the other side of the break with our first guest of the night, DC Labels, man. He going to run down to us what's been going on with his situation and what's coming up for the new year. What's coming up for the fucking new year.
Yes, sir.
So, take us away, Jacob.
Yeah, strawberry tea. Strawberry tea. Strawberry tea. Smoke kush for breakfast. Fuck all you Dallas Cowboy fans. Please move your bitch ass to Texas. Go to Juarez, tell Pedro my Mexican. I need 20 P's in the trunk of the Lexus. Type of nigga hit the drive through the rob checkers. Didn't smoke a day to prank call all my exes. City fuck a bitch, my nut, design the breasts. Didn't smack a feminist bitch who called me sexist. Fucked up in the head, I entered through the exit. Took a shit in the clinic when I got tested. Beat my feet in the courtroom when I got arrested. Told the judge to suck my dick and she just caressed it. So I drop kicked the prosecutor. New form of Kama Sutra. Robbed the church, shot the preacher, scream hallelujah. Praise my nuts. Watch me father the sword on shotgun and raise the pump. Got an amazing slut who does a nut like smoothies. Her mouth hold my Colgate. Car Nah, stop the beat. I need a smoke break. DC farmer shit. Wild ass nigga. Strawberry Jesus from DC Farmer. Listen, bitch, feeling like a marijuana sauna. Call Alana. When she drinks, she love drama. Want a threesome with Rihanna and Michelle Obama. Slim, why the fuck you think I want your ugly baby mama? She look like Shaba and she never used condoms. Got 7 kids, about 9 baby fathers. All you need to hear is 1 gram of ganja. Bitch, stop J hooping. Hail to my Redskins, but we need the fucking 5 J Gruden, 5 Bruce Allen. You hear me, Dan Snyder? I smoke raw sheets. Fuck easy riders. I'm tired of niggas cuffing my bit. I need a lighter. Fuck every other drug. I'm a reefer rider. If that bitch smoke gas, then I'm deep inside her. Cannabis, cannibal, eat everything inside her. Deep sea diver. Her pussy U.S. border with Mexico. Now she don't got no walls that he denies her. Nigga, I don't want that hoe like my P.O. Stoner came through with some babes, now see slow. See go, quiero mota amigo. No basura, no nada mula. Feces, I'm the antithesis. Lunch in the gym, star pro, smoking strawberry Jesus. Can you believe this? Smoking strawberry Jesus, 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 smoking strawberry Jesus. I want to grow my own shit.
Is that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer.
DC Farmer Show.
Is that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer. Chey! Used to get my piece from AZ. Mary Jane is the case that they give me. Trips from the West Coast stop real fast. DC Farmer show the masses how to grow grass. No till the method, be attentive, slow learner. The raw sheets turn that gas to a slow burner. Big Worm got the strains in variety. Jeff Sessions trying to fuck up the society. Cannabis community, rise up, eyes up. Fight for your right to light or eye shut. Loud from the motherland. I'm getting high in stadium. Super gas, no clone, it grown with vibranium. Trichome chasers, council of the grower. Self-sufficiency, that's how we need our smokers. Alien dream turn Girl Scouts into soldiers. Smoking doja. Contact if you come closer. Every Monday, 10 to 11 p.m. Focus on that grow, watch the show with your BM. Comedy, but interviews real lit. The DC Farmer Show, educate real shit. The DC Farmer, that DC Farmer.
Alright, y'all, we back, man. We back today with our first guest of the day. Please introduce yourself and tell your people who you are.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jeff Lambert. I run DC Labels. I started this whole thing because I got tired of working for somebody else. I wanted to do my own thing. Just a little backstory, funny backstory. I used to go to these pop-ups early on, and the reason why I started to do this is because there would be a table with people lined up waiting at one dude's table because he had all his stuff proper. Mm-hmm. It looked like a legitimate packed product.
His presentation was on point.
The dude next to him didn't have nothing. His shit was straight in a Ziploc bag. But his bud was outstanding,
right,
in comparison to the quality. And so I just felt like I wanted to help give other people a chance to elevate, to bring their brand up a little bit, or at least make it more recognizable, you know.
Definitely. I can understand that. Now, look, I looked into the backstory and all that, and I understand, like, with that thought that you had, did you ever imagine that you was going to get the response that you did when you first stepped into the industry? And the reason I asked is it would lead up to the next question and so on. Because the reason I reached out to you actually was because I liked the post that you put up just recently, man, and it kind of touched down to how hard it is to actually start in the fucking business, man. You know what I'm saying? So how was it when you first started? You know what I'm saying? How was the reception? The reception, and was you able to keep up with it? Did you underestimate the market at the time?
Absolutely. I mean, I worked for someone else. I did corporate graphic design for years, and you know, when I jumped off to do my own thing, I wasn't sure what the response was going to be, and I'll be straight up. There was a couple, you know, there's been some times where it's been straight up overwhelming. You know, because I'm getting an influx of business that you know, I may or may not be able to get to just because I'm so overwhelmed. You know, it's a growing process, a learning process. You know, I've grown a lot in the past 12 months. And I just feel like, you know, we're getting stronger. I mean, business is picking up. Looking to, you know, hire somebody maybe this year here real soon, try to help out, you know. But, you know, going back to what you were saying about that post is, you know, I just wanted to just be transparent with people. You know what I mean?
I would say higher. Coming from a person that started, my first business was actually in the body shop business, owning the business, and I actually thought that my fucking arrogance actually thought that I could do this shit by my motherfucking self. Not possible, though. Yeah. When you soon find out that when you jump into that kind of business, or like for example, your business in DC, we don't have, and I'm sorry if I may touch some other people's feeling and all that, but we don't have a sole person that's trying to do what you do right now. You know what I'm saying? You got the market out there. You got sticker farmers, bin bags, and people like that. But homegrown, we don't have a person. We don't have that here in DC yet. So when you stepped into that market, I believe that a lot of people reached out to you, and you probably was overwhelmed the first year. You feel what I'm saying? But now that you know coming into 2019 and beyond, definitely, man, it will pay for itself and then some. And the way I look at it now, and from a business point of view, when you hire employees, they don't get paid unless you get paid. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're not adding production to my company, how do you feel that you're gonna get paid? You feel what I'm saying? So,
I mean, just jumping into this whole business thing, it's been scary. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just. I mean, I have to keep, you know, tax records and all this stuff that I'd never done any of that before. You know. So adding an employee, you're jumping into a whole bunch of other
stuff. Yeah, definitely.
You know, definitely. I'm trying to learn all that stuff. You know, yeah, it's been an awesome experience so far, man.
Yeah, but you definitely was dead on what you was trying to do, because we're the perfect market for it. We're the perfect market for it right now, and I don't know. Please stress the importance of, to the people right now that might be listening, the people in live that's listening right now. Stress the importance of promoting your brand, making your brand stand out if that's what you're really trying to do.
I mean, just getting that recognizability. You know, when you walk into a gas station, you know from across the room a Pepsi from a Coke.
Indeed.
You don't even need to know that's a Pepsi or a Coke. You already know it's a, you know. And I wanted to help people do that same kind of thing. You know, there's some big West Coast brands. Their stuff is, you know, here in town. People know those names.
Right.
Big names, you know what I mean? Easily recognizable, and I mean that's what helps product move, is just having that recognizability, you know. And so by, you know, helping people put their stamp on every single thing that they, you know, move, it helps repeat customers too. You know, it helps repeat business.
So so would you say when you are building a brand and when you are trying to create yourself, how important is it to invest in your brand as far as promotional wise goes, you know, as far as marketing yourself? Because a lot of people seem to also leave that behind. Like let's say in music, for example, right? You could be the fucking best rapper there is or the best musician there is, right?
Ain't nobody gonna hear your shit. You don't put it out there.
Exactly. So
that goes back to the Ziploc bag.
Yeah, please express to the people the importance of actually investing in your brand. Like taking a percentage when you're planning, taking a percentage of that money or that budget that you have to add into your marketing and investment for your brand. Like how much of a game changer is that to your company or to a person's business?
I think it's essential. I mean, I think, you know, you start with a good, you know, you get your idea, your concept together. You work with a good designer that can, you know, bring the logo to life. You know, that's the cornerstone of your whole, you know, your whole business. You know, once you get that done, you know, you can branch off into anything, shirts, hats, whatever. Because it's just all about visibility. It's about retainability. You know, okay, I see this, bam, okay, big bamboo. You know what I mean? I think it's super important. I think you should. I mean, of course, I say you should probably spend the money to make it happen, but you know, it's the cornerstone of your business, and I think that, you know, since you're really trying to drive your viewpoint of your business through your branding, spend the money. Do it right. Do it right the first time. You know, there's nothing to say you can't go down the road, change your logo down the road, but you know, spend a little bit of money and get it done right. You know what I'm saying? The first time, because that's just going to create less problems for you down the road.
And it definitely not. And before I let you go and before I can tell you where people can reach you at, I want to stamp what he just said. From a personal point of view is, if you want to stand out, man, you can't shortchange yourself. Period. And anything you do, you can't shortchange yourself. For example, let's say you got a girl, right? You got a banging ass girl or whatever. She asks you for ice cream, you gonna buy ice cream. She asks you for a car, if you got the money, you fuck around and buy a fucking car, because this is the best thing that you own and you have, because you're pleasing yourself, right? It's the same thing.
Man, you ain't pleasing yourself, but
when you own it, you know what I mean. You pleasing what you like. You know what I'm saying. You know, I like this, so I'm gonna keep it going, right?
I got you.
So it's the same thing as owning a business or a company or anything. In other words, to make people know who you are and reach out, you have to stand out. You can't have the Ziploc bag going. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's not to say that you can't make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been doing what I kept doing. Fuck that. Use the scale. Don't even bag my shit. Just use the scale. They go 2 grams. Boo, boo, boo. Hit me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still making money. Ain't nothing hurting. But I'm not standing out. Only the people that know me, and that's it. It's gonna stay there. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't.
That means you don't need to.
Right. Yeah, but what makes you as a brand stand out, you also have to try to reach out to other people, though. You know what I'm saying? So you have to try to be unique with your presentation, with your show, with your look, and everything you might have going, man. You know what I'm saying? With anything you have going in your company, I think you should always invest in marketing and promoting your brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with that being said, please, DC Label, tell people how they could reach you, how they could do business with you, where you at on all social media platforms.
On Instagram, I'm at, what am I? DC.labels. And you can hit me through the email, which is info@dclabels.com, info at dclabels.com. Yeah, hit me up. Try to get something going for you.
Definitely hit them up. Like I said, local business. Is this your second year running now, solo?
12th month, man. 1 year.
1 year. So he's going in. He's working on his second year. He's improving. I know people may have had not so great, but he wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready for the fucking reception that he got. You know what I'm saying? So from the city, show this man some love. You know what I'm saying? Be a little patient. He's getting this shit together right now. He knows he got to do something, you know, and he's putting it together and he's getting it done. So if you've done business with him in the past and you've been discouraged, don't be. He's improvement. We all grow. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you.
Getting better. That's it.
Yup. It's all about getting better. You learn from your mistakes.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So DC.labels on IG. Make sure y'all give them a follow, man, and support our local business, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Definitely. Thanks for coming through. All right, and we'll be right back, y'all.
Heavenly OG, Girl Scout cookies, Alien Dream, Kim Dog, OG Kush, White Widow, Granddaddy Perp, Green Crack, Bubba Kush, AK-47, Trainwreck, Blue Cheese, Lemon Haze, Strawberry Cough, Super Silver Haze, Blackberry Kush, Master Kush, Skywalker OG, God's Gift, LA Confidential. Buckle your seatbelt, sit back, and enjoy the ride. All I wanna do is smoke my gas. You hating ass niggas never last. Why y'all busy dwelling on the past? I'm smoking on that pressure, counting cash. All I wanna do is smoke my gas. You hating ass niggas never last.
regular J. This that super unleaded, watch me set it ablaze. I don't even blame you niggas, y'all just set in y'all ways. Don't get jammed up and wake up with a tech in your face. This a marathon, Slim, don't get left in the race. Trump bitch ass, wanna see the death of my race. I'm a OG, that G.O. Sour smelling like B.O. Matrix loud, no Neo. Lane pop with my amigo. You can't blaze what I puff, nigga. You used to that huff, nigga. Lemon haze had them stuck, nigga. Baby lungs can't fuck with you. I'm in the building like fuck the system. I'm puffing ism, I'm a fucking menace. Cause I slumped the witness. When I smoke, don't get you high. So nigga, mind your fucking business.
Slow down.
My bad, in high school I was in high class. Graduated with a 3.5. Now the teachers buy my gas. Ride past 12, middle finger erect. Fuck 'em. DC Farmer got a new strain. So we gon' puff it.
All I wanna do is smoke my gas.
There we go. Hey, look, we back, y'all, with our favorite guest. Every time he comes through.
Whole lot of gas.
Hey, look, he got the official. Look, he pulling shit out the bag
Look at that.
already. Back, fresh back from Cali.
I was just looking at them on IG, man.
Look at that.
Got them t-shirts too.
Oh, and got the t-shirts.
Whole lot of gas.
Whole lot of gas. This is one.
Whole lot of gas t-shirts.
Look, man, they keep
For y'all, 15.
Is it 15?
Yeah.
They keep
I need one before the
I
show.
got black
after
too.
the show. Nah,
They keep shutting some of your pages and shit down, right?
You gotta,
Yeah, they shut me
But I
down.
kind of want to. I kind of
you
want
know
to
what?
put it out there, man. Look, if you
They
follow
fucked
me,
up. They fucked up when they shut me down because I went on every platform.
yeah, there you go. That's right. You come back harder. And I want to stamp. I'm a stamp exclusive chief master. I know I keep doing it, man. But this is the coolest fucking dude to deal with, dog. Like as far as, look, if you out here trying to make a buck off some fucking pressure, this is the dude to talk to, dude. Because he's gonna work with you like nobody else will, man. He's got a price range for whatever the fuck your pockets call for.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
so
much.
it's all on you or the quality or the level of pressure you trying to fuck with. But this man can fuck with you and he got you on lockdown, man. Won't you tell us, man, because you got all these fucking jars and shit you pulling up, man. God damn.
Man, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got flavors, of course. But today we rocking with the Sunset Sherbet, the Cali Sunset Sherbet, of course. Then I got some Cali GDP, my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if nobody really like it. And then I got some Shabinsky's gelato. And then I got some cookies. Not from cookies, but the Cali cookies.
good, right?
Cali cookies.
Yeah, this Cali cookies.
This shit smells strong right here.
Yeah, everything I buy, I usually smoke it first and then pop a lot.
Now, is this that gas house right here?
Yeah, that's that gas house. That's that
Oh,
gas.
he also came back with the gushers.
Yeah, we got that gushers, so if you need it. And then,
And Slim, look,
nobody got none of that.
this ain't that bullshit. If you're looking
No,
at
ain't
the
no
bag,
CDs. This hash
Oh,
rosin.
oh, this what you was talking
That's
about?
the THC.
I want y'all to know we ain't bullshitting. You see the gas house stamp? My man always at IG, always stressing about if it ain't got the stamp, it ain't fucking real. You see the stamp, it's right there. Gushers approved. He came back from Cali with the joint.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
It's pretty simple to get it, man. You just
Yeah,
gotta,
it ain't hard to get. You just
It
got to
ain't
be in the
hard.
right place to get it. That's
Yeah.
all.
gotta
And you just
smoke it
always
first.
happen to be in the right place.
Yeah. You just gotta smoke that shit first before you come copping that shit. Maybe you think it's good, but nah.
Yo, man, don't even do that to yourself. You got to get rid of it, man.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
So you saying it's not up to the standards that you think it should be?
Nah, that shit good. Like me personally, I like Big Al's gushers.
Yeah.
I had the white runts. That the clout actually got that before I even got to be able to come up here with that. So yeah, it depends on who you getting it from. Honestly, it's not really like batch wise, but I would say if you go to like cookies, man, they can bound to give you some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't sealed, I wouldn't fucking take it if I was you, cause they pulling that shit out the jar. Yeah, that ain't it, cause that shit's supposed to be sealed before they even give it to you. So like, yeah, that's another thing. And then they try to get over when you in there.
It's all a hustle, huh?
Yeah, it's all a hustle with them.
So let me check this out. You got organic roots concentrate. What's up with them?
That is the hash rosin, ice water hash rosin. I would tell people before they hit that, you probably won't want to hit no other dabs after you hit that. Honestly, because it's like, I think it's better than diamonds personally, if you ask me.
Damn it, man.
Diamonds, diamonds are good, but it has that little kick in your chest. With this, you ain't even got to worry about that.
So it's a little smooth. It's like fine fucking cognac and shit.
Yeah, some dabs you ain't supposed to hold in, but that you can actually hold in. So it doesn't really choke the shit out you like some dabs do, but it still got that kick right after, you know.
Now this is either for Doughboy or you, man. Somebody asked on the live, man. They want to know what's the difference. Can you please explain the difference between exotic top shelf strains versus mid-grade bud, please?
Man, you could
I'm about to say you could. You know what you mean? You definitely could just look at that shit and tell. Like, you ain't even got to smoke it to tell. If you been smoking for how long? Well, probably we been smoking, but you got to grow it to really understand the plant and bud at the same time. Like, it's all about getting that education at the end of the day before you just go grab anything.
Man, I don't know, man. I think I be burnt sometimes, dog, because...
Personally, it's a shit called light depths. A lot of people ain't, you know, they don't really comprehend what light depths is.
But let me ask, man, I've been seeing that a lot, right? I feel a kind of different way about that. I see outdoor grown, light depth. Outdoor, it's a different story, okay? You got to deal with
sun grown.
You know, you got to deal with the environment that's given to you, right? Yeah. But light depth, indoor, and all that. Right, what's the actual difference in light depth versus indoor? Like,
personally, it's just a tent. It's like more of a greenhouse. It's more greenhouse grown. Basically.
So at that point, is it the strain that you're growing that's actually going to put you out front versus anything else? I mean, I don't know. How would you equate that to like indoor? Like, I don't know. I'm asking because to a certain,
it's like a half and half. Breed.
To a certain extent, you can control the environment in the light depth situation.
I had some bomb ass outdoor by I forgot who it was. It was a big time grower. That shit was like,
I mean, I could believe it, but
you know, super purple.
I could believe it.
Most people can't even get their outdoor like that. So it was like $60 a KD for some outdoor. It was rare you could find some outdoor that good.
Right.
So usually people grow outdoor, they just grow it to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because given the environment, you got to.
It's growing
pretty
at its
much
best, man.
When you grow outdoor, I look at it like this: you really got to show how good of a grower you are.
Yeah.
Because you have to deal with the fucking environment that's given to you at any given moment.
Most definitely, you got to.
You know what I'm saying? So
and be able to fight off pests.
Outdoor is more to me. Outdoor is more of a testament to the grower.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what I mean?
Because I had a guy in my DM. He was like, "Man, I always take my plants from the inside, take them outside, and they always die on me. Why is that? Maybe you ain't doing something in the soil right. Because it's no
maybe
way.
You should keep your plants inside.
That's what I told.
Look, y'all.
Outdoor always.
I wish we had more time. I hope we could get you in here next week, man.
I'll be too.
All I want to say, I want to close out by just saying this. I know you guys have been seeing this all over fucking social media or whatever.
Everywhere.
If you haven't gotten it yet, this the man to get it at it. But not only that, he came up here with gifts. If you didn't catch it, run the video back. But this shit straight from Cali. Like I said, my man's official, man. When he come back, he coming back with some serious shit. He ain't playing around, man. And he's going to work with you if you want it. So make sure you reach out to... Tell him again, man, because like I said, you got to keep renewing your page because you got some haters out there, Slim.
You can just Google me. How about that? Whole lot of gas. Google me. You'll find me on Google. That's pretty much the simplest thing you can do. Just Google whole lot of gas and all the motherfuckers will pop up.
I hate to see that too, man. I hate to see the hate, man.
I wouldn't say no. It wasn't even hate. It was the guidelines from Facebook. So like when you got a business account connected to Facebook, man, your shit, you got a lot of shit you get kicked off for. It could be haters, it could be haters, but I don't know what the message said.
To me, if it's haters, man, don't hate, man. Just work harder, man. If you see somebody that's doing something you think you could be doing better, then do better, man.
Yeah,
stop hating, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, don't collide. Fuck all that.
But with that being said, man, thanks for staying tuned. I'm sorry for being late like I'm always am lately. I'll try to be on time next week. But catch us next week for the another episode of the DC Farmer Show, and hopefully we'll get the strain report. And I'll put you on first, man. Let you do what you do, man.
It don't matter.
And we see y'all next week. Thank y'all for staying tuned, and thank you, Jacob, for letting me run over time.
I want to grow my own shit.
Is that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer
DC Farmer Show.
Is that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer, that DC Farmer. Used to get my piece from Mary Jane is the kiss that they give me.